Hi, Capricorn. It's Mary with Seer. Thanks for stopping by. I want to apologize that you're the last one that I got out. My computer kept acting up like the ghost in the machine. And so I was able to address it today. I had some other stuff going on, personal emergency kind of thing going on. So now that we got through that, I'm here, and this is for the rest of February. I'm going to tell your story. So if you need a reading, anything like that, the information is in the description box. Anyway, if you want to go to my website, it's in the description box. I have a show schedule if you like festivals. Also, if you like art festivals, stuff like that, if you want to come see me sometime at one of my festivals. Also, if you want to donate, that information is there too. Sorry about the long intro while I'm shuffling. Okay. So this is the past. We're going to do the past, present, and future. This is the past. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Next card we have is the Ace of Cups. Excuse me. Wheel of Fortune was reversed, by the way. Then we have the Lovers. Okay. And so I'm going to put them all out first. Present, we have the Hermit reversed. We have the Three of Wands reversed. So sorry. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. Not so easy there. And then the future. I tried it 3 times and I couldn't get it to. Finally, the last time. The first time it was almost done. Second time I got halfway through it. Third time I got through the first 3 cards. Boom. Kept just shutting off automatically. My camera kept shutting off. Okay, so this is the future. We have the Knight of Cups. That looks pretty good. And, okay. We have the Strength. Pretty sure it came upside down. Because I'm flipping like this way, which is just straight over flip. Then I have the Eight of Wands reverse. Yeah, it's kind of the same energy it was before. So you're telling me, right? So let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune reverse. The Wheel of Fortune, it feels like a fated event. So something that could not be avoided kind of thing, and that's not really, a tower is kind of like that, but Wheel of Fortune is kind of like a karmic event, right? Okay. Well, there was an event, it seemed negative, right? It was like, sometimes there's financial loss with these kind of events. But what's really weird is this is in the past, right? And then after that, I have this Ace of Cups. So, I don't know, some event, brought you to a place of love. And maybe that the loss brought you back to yourself somehow. The love for yourself, right? But not only that, the love for someone else. I don't know. So this cups, Ace of Cups, cups are always water signs. So it could be water sign, but it doesn't have to be because it's a minor arcana, right? The Ace of Cups is when we receive the gift of love from the divine. So sometimes we're in our darkest places and suffering a loss. We actually, God, I'm talking fast for some reason. I'll breathe. We suffer loss. We start to look at the things that are important. It's not all because we slow down to savor experiences. Because you know what? If we haven't got money to go run around and whatever we were doing or to distract ourselves, we can't help but slow down. Or we find that we have to slow down because so we don't make the same mistakes. Because, okay, something's going on, I got to slow down. So, self-love, right? And then we have the Lovers card. So this can be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. It's the energy of Gemini. Why Gemini, right? Gemini is that they're able to make head over heart decisions. When they have to, they can walk away from something because it's just not serving them. It's not good for them. And that's the thing that to detach a little bit. because if something's upsetting your life, causing turmoil, then maybe a decision does need to be made. Okay. How does that fit into these three cards? This this change of fate, this loss, helped one to connect with themselves again, and then and then understand what was best for somebody here in love. Okay, because the Lovers is always about decision and love. Okay, so you realize that a certain decision in love needed to be made, right? Okay, so now we're moving into the present. So the present energy is the Hermit reverse. So the Hermit reverse, well, Hermit reversed, Three of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So we have somebody here that's struggling to incorporate the lessons of the past, to look at what's happened up to here and say, why does this, I don't understand why all of this is happening, that kind of thing. Like not taking the time to go within to understand the lesson. So this could be another party, not really sure yet. But this is a Virgo card, the Hermit. So it could be a Virgo is involved here. Three of Wands, this is without incorporating the lessons, then we don't reap the rewards that we want. We reap other things, maybe fate, karma, not the greatest karma. Sorry about that, hitting that mic. So then we have the Queen of Cups here. And so this, our inability to really look at what's going on in our lives is a lot of times caused by emotional imbalance. Emotional imbalance is one of the main reasons that we act certain ways. We distract ourselves with other things. We can't, because our inability to actually process our own emotions, therefore the lessons. Woo! That was quite a challenge there. Okay, so that is a present, right? Present moment or time, whatever. So then I have the Knight of Cups. So this is an offer in love, Okay, I have my self-love that I have back here in the past, right? So I think that the decision in I don't know who this is, but it doesn't feel like it's the same person that had that realization in the past, okay? So unless somebody thought they were making a good decision in love. Okay. That could be if it was you. Okay, so Knight of Cups here. This is like Prince Charming, wanting to go forward and making this grand gesture of love. I have my cup cup of love in my hand. I'm on this beautiful white horse. And I got, I look good. Okay, so this is water energy, the energy of love. Okay, but sometimes as a nights come in and out. It's different energy than a king energy. Okay, strength here. And so strength reverse is about maybe needing to have strength to hold oneself back, maybe to make sure that before somebody makes an offer of love, they really mean it. Okay, not just offering our cup willy-nilly to anybody. And so before communicating, to stop with the communication, put a halt on it, wait, and make sure that this is what we really want to do. Because sometimes once we offer the love, and if we're one of those people that go squirrel, then a lot of people get hurt, right? Okay. And this might be somebody coming towards you, Capricorn, because and this is strength is Leo, by the way. We have some fire here. We have quite a bit of water here. The Knight of Cups, it feels like it might be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. So that's something. But we do have Gemini and water here. We have some fire. Virgo. Okay. Feels really, really discombobulated. And I don't even want to expand on those. I'm just going to ask for some new information. All right, so I had another deck of cards. I don't know where I set them. One of those nights, right? Okay, so I'm just going to ask, please clarify what is really going on here, because it's quite confusing. And that's the way the other readings were, too. They're very confusing. So instead of expanding on the whole thing, I'm just like, we have this information. Let's look at a little bit more. Let's clarify. Clarify the whole thing right here. Okay, so we have Eight of Swords. This is wanting to get out of that place of indecision, that place of anxiety, right? This is Swords energy, which is going to be Air, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. It doesn't have to be. Okay, then we have the Seven of Cups. So this is water energy. Seven of Cups says, I'm not full of indecision anymore. I'm not living in fantasy world anymore. Somebody's not, right? So next card is a Ten of Wands here. This is saying, I realize that I need to put down these burdens because I've kind of had it carrying all this burden. And you know what? It kind of feels like carrying other people's burdens. So this card is about delegating also. Here's yours. Let me give it back to you. I have some days when I feel like so much pressure. I'm going, no, this is my family. That's yours. That's yours. That's yours. That's yours. And as I do that and say their names, I feel lighter. So that might be something to consider, Capricorn, is to release the energies you know are from the past and people still putting that on you. Give it back to them and not just say, okay, here's your energy back. I'm not going to sit in your, whatever you're putting here is not mine. I'm giving it back, because a lot of people are sorting things out and it's been really hard for people to own things to begin with, right? So there's a lot of sorting processes going on. I got to say that again. So 12 minutes, holy cow. Okay, so Nine of Cups. So what do I want? You see? So getting out of the place of anxiety, realizing that you're starting to see what's real and what's illusion, giving back people their own burdens so you can release yours. And really, this guy is like meditating. What do I really want? He's imagining what he really wants. That's bringing things into fruition. And you know what's really important about this card right here? His hands are up, his eyes are closed, and he's feeling what he wants. And that's a really manifestation. It's a great card of manifestation. So Capricorn, manifesting. What is it that you want? And then the card, because this is the wish card, right? The next card, that's a Nine of Cups. This is the Eight of Cups. What did you walk away from? You walked away from something that was no longer emotionally fulfilling. Let's get another card on that one. Marriage. The marriage. This is love and marriage. This is like, well, it is. Look at, they're getting married. It's a Four of Wands. It's a 1111 card, right? But it's relationships. It's a happy family. And back here at one time, you see back here when you discovered your cup of love, somebody discovered their cup of love and the lovers. This is making wise choices in love. That includes partners. It includes partners. It includes partners. And understand how people coming with you with their cup of love, that may not be who they really are. They'll come and then they maybe become, you don't see them again. You don't hear from them again. Because we have the no communication card, right? The next card we have here, just pull a little bit more information for you, is a Three of Pentacles. This is, right here, this is three people working together. It's like home and business and it's a collaboration. And this is beautiful because this is going from that energy of, I don't want this, I don't know what I want, to here, let me give you back your burdens, let me make my wish, let me decide what I'm going to walk away from, and let me walk into what I do want. Because this Eight of Cups here is still walking away from that old energy, the 7, 8, 9 of Cups. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, you had the Ace of Cups over here. Let's get one more card. And this is death. Death to the old, right? Death to the old. Death to the old. Reborn. reborn. That's why it was so confusing. Wow, that's really beautiful, Capricorn. We're gonna get a couple cards from the angels and ancestors here. I like the way they came together. That was really nice. So, we got 3. I hate to. Okay, I'll just take them. Okay, so we have. They made it come up anyway. We have the shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. So you may be discovering new things about you. It looks like you've come through quite a realization. Quite a lot of stuff. So the shapeshifter talks about maybe using the animal totems. If you like certain animals, you find yourself drawn to lions or tigers or bears. I'm just kidding. But you know what? Like an eagle. An eagle, if you're drawn to eagles and you love eagles, you love to watch them soar. What is it about them? When they can spot anything from anywhere. Eagle eye means to be able to have an eye on your target, to know what you want, and to see it from a long ways away. I like that, right? And so that's getting the higher perspective, but able to see what's on the ground. Not losing the higher perspective, but not losing sight of what you want. Okay, another example would be, we can use any animal. There's a wolf and there's a snake here. But you can use any animal. Just say like a rabbit. Rabbits are fast. They're not fighters, but they breed a lot. They reproduce. So although they maybe have short lifetimes, they can, they dig holes. They adapt to snow or different environments. Their coat actually changes colors. So there's an idea, adaptability. And that really comes in with this whole spirit fox. Because spirit foxes actually, foxes change colors too. They turn white and they turn different colors in different seasons. They also are very intelligent. They're very adaptable. They have survival skills. And they can even become pets. Some people have pet foxes. It's quite fascinating. Because they're kind of, sly like a fox. Crazy. Was it crazy like a fox? Yeah, it is. Yeah, so trust your talents in changing times. Changing times, sometimes all kinds of weird stuff happens to help you become bigger, more rounded. Without this loss that you suffered in this Wheel of Fortune time in the past, you wouldn't have found your love, that big cup of love that you have in your heart, that you want to give someone else, that you want to make good decisions in love and find the right person. They may not have happened in the same way. And it's interesting that sometimes we need to be a little bit broken so we can rebuild the right way, right? So we have the sun here. This is enjoy, success, and happiness. This is this is like the sun card in the major arcana, which is the sun is father. The sun is the father, the moon is the mother. The sun is about having the truth and abundance and happiness and success, because everything's out in the sun. In the summertime, we have festivals, we go on vacation. It just, the sun on our skin feels good. So it could indicate that things will get much better in the summertime. It could indicate that it's your time to shine too. Your time to, this talks about unveiling your gifts. Stop hiding in the shadows. It's time to come out in the sunshine and show who you really are. Okay, we'll get one more card here for you, Capricorn. I don't need to flip them upside down. They're on the red one way. Sometimes I forget. The South Node in Capricorn has not been easy for a lot of us. And we're almost through it. I have my South Node is actually in Capricorn, even though I'm a Gemini. Retreat into nature, solitude. So this is really great too. Retreating into nature, it's more about the animals. So there's something about using your instinct. And this is the other thing about this. About when you might feel stuck. At the time you feel stuck, this is what they're saying. What animal kind of comes into your mind, or what are you drawn to? If it's any kind of animal or something, or some kind of, even a tree, even a rock. Okay, there's something about the nature of that they might be trying to give you a little bit of information. Okay, retreating into nature is going to help you see how plants that seem to have no will, plants and animals that seem to have no will, how they survive without all this, the ability to make changes like we think we can. That's what they said. Because how does a tree survive? Well, it waits for things to come to it, right? And how does a plant survive? They wait for the water. Or how does a seed spread? They wait for the wind to blow. So there's something about nature and how things are done in nature that it's not a forced situation. It's more like going with the flow, with the wind, like the winds of change, right? So, interesting. Love you, Capricorn. I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.